sorry about that. My very beautiful mother. She needed me to change the next song for The Sound of Music for her to sing. So where were we? Okay, talking about Dylan Mulvaney, and this was 2 years ago. That actually exactly 2 years ago. I think it was March of 2023 that this all came to a head. And then you had Target selling things from what do they call it? Selling things from avowed Satanists, as well as tuck swimwear. Whether it was for kids or not, it was like right next to the kids stuff. A bunch of like gay pride, trans stuff. I think the trans stuff, just like an issue that the majority was not okay with pushing further and further and further. But they were too afraid to say anything. They had already dealt with like the whole George Floyd thing and LGBTQ people, and we were just sick of being canceled and being ridiculed for when we would say something about DEI hires, or I don't feel comfortable with a person that looks like a man wearing a dress and some poorly applied makeup in my bathroom. But if you said anything, you were immediately like shouted down, called a bigot, possibly a racist, a misogynist, a transphobe. You guys remember that? That was fun. But we're starting to take things back. And we really saw that when Trump did the ad during football. I can't remember. Was that Monday Night Football? Was it Sunday Night Football? Didn't matter. It was brilliant, whatever it was. And it said, it said, Kamala is for they, them. Trump is for you. And I think it's the perfect, he's just so good at slogans and branding. It was the perfect, simple way to look at things and compare each candidate. Kamala's for they, them. She's not for you. But Trump will fight for you. So that was a good moment in the cultural war. The best moment, obviously, was when Trump won. It was, you just, after everything they've done, you just feel like you felt like a kicked dog and black-pilled, and it was such a ray of sunshine and happiness when Trump won. That was, I don't know, I feel like the highest high, because the lowest low was when Trump was shot. I don't know if you saw my video on that, but that was shocking and traumatizing, horrifying, but also, how do you describe him popping back up and doing fight, fight, fight? It was like a movie. So I think that affected a lot of people. And I think that could be pushing us towards winning the cultural war. We have a lot of young men that voted for Trump. We got to get the young women on board. But I really don't know how, because they have been indoctrinated by the system. And they're afraid that Trump and Republicans are out to take away their reproductive rights, and including like not allowing you to have an abortion when when the mother's life is in danger, and the only way to save her life is to get an abortion. We're pretty much, I think everybody's kind of on board with the fact that that is one of the only situations where it's appropriate. If you have to save the mom's life, I can't imagine making that choice. If it came down to it, do I save my baby or do I save me? I think if it was me, because I value being able to give birth so much, and how every woman magically has that capability, even though sometimes we have a disorder that makes it so that we can't do that. I value the fact that so many women can, and it just kills me that there is over 1 million abortions every year. Again, I'm not trying to turn this into abortions either, because I know a lot of you don't want to hear about that. That could be a separate video.